Hey budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing our bills binder, our debt. We have a new monthly Christmas binder, and then of course our two 52-week savings challenge binders. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Jordan. We love doing cash stuffings and talking about budgeting and cash budgeting on this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. As always, I appreciate you guys for making time for our weekly cash stuffings. Let's go ahead and count this cash and see what we have, because I actually don't think we cash stuffed last week, which means we might have two cash stuffings this week because I need to kind of catch up. This is the money. This is like last week's money. Anyway, let's go ahead and count this cash, stuff what we can, and then we'll probably be back in a couple days for another cash stuffing. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 450, 470, 90, 510, 530, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, is that right? 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5. $685 to cash up today. That sounds right. I did have $700 here, but I pulled some money to buy some snow pants off of Marketplace. So money well spent. I got some Columbia snow pants for $15, I think it was. And so I'm prepping for winter, y'all. We are going to start with our bill binder because this is our highest priority. Obviously, we've got to get these bills kind of stuffed and ready to go for December. So we're going to put the rest of our binders just kind of up here and out of the way. I'm trying to figure out the best angle for you guys while we focus on these bills. My mortgage is $800. You can see on my tracker, I'm saving for December 1st. That's when my mortgage is due, of $800. So far we have 50, 150, 250, 350, 400. 450, 500, 450, 550, 600. Okay, we're gonna have to count that again because I think I just confused myself. We should have $600 here. So when we cash stuff later this week, we will be fully stuffed for the mortgage because we need to get this bill binder ready. Let me make sure we have 600 here. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Yes, $600 for our mortgage for December 1st. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments how your week is going, what you guys are up to. I was not here last week. Like I said, this is kind of last week's cash stuffing. I had the money pulled and ready to go. I think I'm kind of realizing though, okay, electric, I'm guesstimating about $180, but I know this is going to skyrocket in the winter because I don't have gas, I only have electric, and the heating cost here in Iowa is going to be nuts. In Mississippi, it was the opposite. In the summer, electric was very expensive in Mississippi, and I think it's just going to be the exact opposite here in Iowa. So we're saving for $180, which is more than it's been, but I'm planning on this trending upward throughout the winter. Let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Let's put another, okay, let's do this. 20, 40, 60, 80. We're gonna put this 10 back and grab a 50. Is that what we wanna do? 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 130. That puts us close to this 180, so let's do that. Anyways, missed you guys last week. Sorry for being MIA. I have just too many things going on at once. Y'all know story of my life. But I do plan on, wait, let's see, 20, 40, 50, 75. 20, 40, 60, 75. $75 towards medical. I have written down here that we need $100. I have been self-pay. Can we see this? There we go. I've been self-pay for a while now, so this 100 was just kind of like just in case. I did recently get something. They have something here in Iowa though, at least in the Des Moines area. It's through Hy-Vee, which sounds sketchy as heck because Hy-Vee is the grocery store here, but Hy-Vee has purchased Exemplar Care, and Exemplar Care is basically like I pay $90 every month and I can go in for any, not like emergency room stuff, but I can go to the clinic for any of my general, what's the word? Primary care. Took me a minute. I can go to this clinic for any of my primary care and any urgent care type issues. So, and it's like a flat fee of $90 per month. So I signed myself up for that. That's what my medical is right now. We are just kind of hoping and praying for no medical emergencies for me. I know it's a sketchy way to live, but you do what you got to do sometimes, right? I'm just thankful to have primary care now, and it includes like a bunch of blood tests, and if I needed a splint or an x-ray or something, like it would include some general things. So if you live in the Midwest, because I do think there are some kind of scattered throughout different areas, definitely look into Exemplar Care. Or if you have experience with it, let me know what you guys think. I'm new to it, so I'm definitely not like putting a stamp of approval onto it. I'm just thankful it's an option. I have been going to some primary care visits, getting some blood work. Y'all know I have thyroid issues, so like getting medication for my thyroid and like my thyroid blood work, all covered under that $90 per month. The medicine is not. But anyway, that was a long story to say the medical now for $100 should cover my $10 thyroid medicine every single month, and it should cover my $90 doctor visit. I don't know that I will over explain it for the rest of forever. Basically, my medical like insurance, or the closest I'm getting to it right now, is $100 per month, and it covers certain things. Okay, so car insurance is $91 every month. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 in here. Let's add another 5 to have 50, 60, 70. So we have $70 now in car insurance. We need $91 by the 1st. Not all of my bills are due on the 1st, but I would just like to have this fully stuffed for December on the 1st. And then we start over saving for January all through December. I love doing this. I go back and forth between having a dedicated bills binder, and every time I come back to having one, because I recently just put this back kind of in my binder rotation, every time I come back to it, I'm like, why did I get away from doing this? Because I love being able to stuff each bill throughout the month before it's actually due. Amazon Prime is 15, so let's add, we're actually gonna put, yeah, let's keep that 5 and let's just put another 5 for now. 5 and then $10 for Amazon Prime. Now, of course, there's a good chance if you are just starting a bills binder that you won't have everything completely ready throughout the month, because you're kind of covering things as they happen as well. That's the situation I'm in right now. I think we might get close to covering everything, but if we don't, I'm not going to be hard on myself. This car, for example, I don't think we have a ton in here. Let's see. We need 405, and yeah, we just have like some 10s and 5s and stuff. Let's actually take 50, 150, 200. We're going to add 200 and kind of see where we're at for the car note. Now, the car note is not due until the 19th, but it would be really nice to have this ready to go December 1st. 50, 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 250. Yeah, so we are close. We're not as far as I would like to be, but that's not bad. We need 405. Anyway, I think I was just in the middle of telling you guys, things have been well over here. It has been, of course, very busy. I think I underestimated the way having so many options would affect me here in Iowa. And what I mean by that is I thought I'd be super happy to live in a city that always has stuff going on. But I'm coming to realize, like in Mississippi, if there was a thing going on, it lasted for like a week or two. And as long as you did it, that was like the thing happening, you know, and you felt like you were keeping up with everybody else. Here, there is some big thing or some carnival or some fair or some show or some art thing or some homeschool event. There's literally something every single day. And there's not something every single day. There's like 5 things every single day. And so homeschool, I do have 110. Pause the chat for a second. We are going to put 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's take some of these ones, because why do we have so many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35, I think. Let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, $35 for the homeschool bill. But again, this, as we go deeper into the binder, this is stuff that's due later in the month. So not a big deal if we don't get it stuffed all the way. It's due on the 21st or 25th of December. So $35 there. I have been, since I moved here, kind of like stressed, like I can't afford all this, I can't keep up with all of this, and I still just keep trying. I'm trying to do all the things, especially homeschool stuff, because I'm really on the hunt for friends for my boys. They're meeting a lot of people. I would say they definitely have friends here too. They have people they look forward to seeing every week, but of course we just don't have as close of friendships as we did when we were in Mississippi, because those friendships we built up over years. I don't know why I'm trying to like rush get them those same kind of friends, because it's not going to happen. It's going to take time. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've been trying to do all the things and keep up with all the things, especially all the homeschool things. And I'm just coming to a point where I'm like, I just can't anymore. We're adding $10 to phones and we need 35 by the 25th, or 37. 10, 15, 16, $17 now for phones. So reality is just kind of slapping me in the face over and over. I can't continue to afford all the things. I can't go to literally everything. My boys will make friends. They, like I said, they do have friends. They have people they look forward to hanging out with. $5 here for violin, $10 now towards violin for my oldest son. And we are in so many things. I don't have to do all the things. I don't have to afford all the things. We don't have to go to every homeschool event, you know? So it's been a season of life, and I'm finally just kind of like hitting my wall. Also, the change in seasons could be having an effect on me because it's just cold now. It's not snowing yet, but I'm already feeling like, can we slow down? Can we like hunker in and let me just focus on videos and cash stuffings and do some things that I want to do with the Etsy shop, with my website, y'all. jordanbudgets.com is back. It's just like a single page right now that I've not customized because I'm putting up the listings on the back end still. Netflix, we have $25, $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15 towards Netflix. And then that completes our bills binder. We're going to move on to some other things. I think we'll start with debt, the debt binder next. Oh, I know what I was saying. I was like, what was I even talking about? The website is not fully back up, but there was a bit of a kerfuffle on the back end with jordanbudgets.com. I tried to pretend like it was not a big deal to me. I went with jordanbudgets.co. I did some other things. Anyway, I repurchased jordanbudgets.com from the people that my feelings personally feel like it was being held hostage. So I got my website back. I've been working on that. I have some things that I'm moving towards. It's just been a bit of a mess trying to do all the things. I don't know if you guys know this either. Sorry if you weren't like prepared for a long life update, but you're getting one. You guys know that I moved from Mississippi to Iowa about 6 months ago. We started out in a little townhouse. We moved to what I'm calling at this point the family compound because my parents have a house. I have a tiny house. I have a work shed. My dad has a work shed like kind of attached to my work shed. It's a whole thing, right? So there's a lot of space here, and it's great. It's amazing, but feeling like, you know, by the time I've like got one house organized, then I have to organize my office. And then once my office feels a bit in order, then I have like a closet space attached to the office that's a hot mess. So the settling in, I guess is what I'm trying to say, the settling in on this property has taken so much energy. And it's not really about like having enough time to do all the things. It's about having enough energy to do all the things. I moved by okay, before we get into it, let me decide what we are putting here. I think I have it written down, and we're gonna see how it works out. So while we chat, I'll tell you guys what numbers I'm, putting in, what days I'm stuffing. If you haven't seen this yet, maybe I should show you. This is my 100 Days to Financial Freedom Debt Payoff Savings Challenge. Everything you see in my videos is always from my own shop over on Etsy, soon to be on jordanbudgets.com also. But this 100 Days to Financial Freedom, by the time it's all paid off, I will have, or by the end of 100 days, I will have $5,050 towards debt paid. Also, the intention with these is I don't have to wait till the whole thing is completely stuffed to pull it and start paying towards that debt. If I color in everything on one tracker, I pull the whole thing out, that goes to the bank. So the idea or intention is that I am slowly paying it in the bank, even though I'm doing a savings challenge, which is pretty fun. So we are gonna put $4 in day 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All I was saying with the move too, though, is it's really more about my energy level. I do have family around me, but they all have their own moving situation going on, right? So moving out of the duplex and into my tiny house here, I moved all my stuff, right? I had the office in the tiny house there for a while too during the transition. So once the office was ready in here and I was moving in here, I moved all my stuff out of there, and I'm the one organizing. I'm the one putting together cheap furniture, you know? So day 16, let's do day 16 on the debt challenge. So anyway, that's all just to say, I don't want anyone to think that I'm not like prioritizing you guys or that I'm going anywhere, because I'm absolutely not. It's just such a tiring season of life. It's such a transitionary period, and I have so much hope for 2025 to go smoother on YouTube, Etsy. I have some real fun plans for the website and for like a, not quite a membership. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I have some fun plans, and I've got some things in the works. 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're adding day 19 as well. We may not have a ton of money left for these 3 binders, and that's okay. Whatever we have is going to be wonderful if we have anything, but really bills and debt are the biggest priorities anyway. That's why I think this full binder for the debt payoff is really fun, because it feels like you're getting to do a bunch of stuff, even though it's just going to debt. You know, it's going to debt, and that is okay with me. We're gonna stuff day 26, 25, 26. And then last one for the 100 Days to Financial Freedom debt payoff binder is this day 34, day 34, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not gonna count any of the money in this binder until, like I've said, we've colored in a full tracker. Then when we pull the tracker and before we put it in the bank, we will count it together and just kind of see what that little bundle of days equaled. We're not gonna add up kind of what's in it at this point though, because I think it's gonna be kind of fun to see how it works out and how each card totals out. So that is it for the bills and the debt. Let's move on here, which for these, I think we're just gonna color in. We're gonna put just one in this one and maybe a couple in here. Let's see. I would like a different color because I used this yellowish color last time. Or do I want, let's go back to the blue. So if you haven't seen these 52-week savings challenge binders that I have, it's basically if you color in one spot every single week for an entire year, by the end of the year, by the end of those 52 weeks, will have $1,378. Now I'm starting this tracker for next Christmas, so I'm focusing just on the smaller numbers because really I'm trying to get through this Christmas right now, so I'm okay with stuffing the smaller amounts. But if you were wanting to double up on weeks and get this done in 26 weeks, or if you want to kind of do it backwards, so it's easier the closer you get to it, you could start at 52 and work yourself backwards. It's really whatever you feel comfortable doing. I am excited though to get this ready for next Christmas because I don't know, I'm feeling stretched thin this year, and so I think it would be really nice to have this done for next year. And we're not moving again for next year or anything, so it should realistically happen. I have not yet shown you guys this binder, so I am excited to introduce the new monthly challenge in the Christmas or holiday design. So I started this binder. I don't think I've put the video up on Instagram yet, but I did kind of stuff these first 12 days. I stuffed the first 12 days trying to get it done this month in November and be ready for December. It's not going to happen. So my new goal is for November, I would like to get to the 15th, and then maybe during December we can stuff it all the way. This is a monthly challenge, so ideally we would be getting it done in 1 month. It's just not realistic for me right now. So the goal is to get it done in 2 months. Let's add 10, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 10, and then a 5. So let's put money in the 15 right now, and then we'll try to get it done all the way in December. My thought with this $500, because it totals $496 at the end, any Christmas debt that I end up putting on the cards, because I know I've already put a little bit on the cards and I know more is going to happen. So any Christmas debt I accumulate, I want to be able to pay it off at the end of December with this money. So even though we're not getting it done in 1 month, I still think it's gonna work out perfectly for how I'm wanting to use it. So that's all that binder gets. And then everything else that we have is gonna go in this 52-week savings challenge. Now this doesn't say vacation or travel or anything on it, but that's how I intend to use this print or this design. And I would love to go somewhere in January or February once I know I'm gonna be like tired of the cold. So let's see what we can stuff on this. We have 20, 30, could we do 31 and 7? Yes, we can. Okay, so 20, 31, and then 5, 6, 7. So again, this is just the tracker where I'm like keeping up with it. We're gonna stuff that money in the card with the matching number. So 5, 6, 7 goes in the 7, and then 20, 31 goes in the 31. So that is it for today's cash stuffing. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. As always, I love you and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.